Welcome to Jonesboro, Arkansas at Centennial Bank Stadium. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the UTSA Roadrunners and the Arkansas State Red Wolves. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. Red Wolves ready to kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Roadrunners offense will take the field first. And here's a huge part of this offense, Micah Hudson. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He has a big play waiting to happen.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power 4. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for this squad.
From the gun, running back on the move. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Sees a crease. Turning it on. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And the Roadrunners with the 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Could be an alley. They are on the move down to the 30. And they pick up another first down.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive this guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack, and their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, do I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down?
Out wide right, it's West. Snags it, and there's running room. Touchdown, Roadrunners! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. Let me tell you, that opening script was a masterpiece. Send that baby to Hollywood, and it's a blockbuster.
I think so, and A-listers all over the field for this offense. You saw some of the playmakers they've got in the speed. Great job going out and executing on that opening drive.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Arkansas State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes Trey Owens. He'll be at the controls in this one. They're putting the fortunes of this offense into his hands. receiver going in motion. Pulls it, fired, complete. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end of season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
He'll be dropped.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Owens. Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Really impressed with how this team has seized momentum here, playing on the road in this hostile environment. Their offense gets it first. They march down the field. They put up some points. And here's the defense now on their first drive, getting a critical sack on 3rd down.
Fields the punt. There he goes. Open it up. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wants to throw one first. Right down the middle. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Trying to establish the run. Stopped right there. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. A senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. Third and long right here. Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Hudson. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And it's the Roadrunners. Peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
2nd down to the air. The sure hands, it's Hudson. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun. Go get the quarterback.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Red Wolves offense coming out to start the drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Looking to throw, it's Owens. Lets it fly. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Man, sometimes as a quarterback, man, you're sitting on that sideline and you watch the other guy go out and just deal, right? And put together a drive, score a touchdown, and you want to come out and you want to answer and you want to be aggressive. And sometimes you take shots, sometimes you force things. So I would recommend to him just stay within the offense, take what the defense gives you. Don't be too aggressive.
The Red Wolves will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. UTSA taking over, and the offense heads out to the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Swings it out to his running back. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
The Roadrunners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for running room. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Man, if you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
2nd down, going to throw it. Unloads to the wide out. Out wide right, it's Hardy. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. And the Roadrunners are rolling down the field. Working the ground game. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Just feeds the running back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And it's the Roadrunners lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down.
And they get another 1st down. And this offense right now, man, it's just death by 1,000 cuts, right? Like not a lot of big plays, but they're finding ways to continue to move the football to get 1st downs. And a lot of times, man, the wear-out factor will come. You run a bunch of plays, and this defense can get tired.
Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. He's got the 1st down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat. The Roadrunners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Buying time to his right. Unleashes one. Caught outside on the right. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
You know, games have ebbs and flows to them, and good things happen and bad things happen, but everything is going this offense's way on this drive. This thing has been textbook. Really nice cadence by the play caller. He's mixing in different looks.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, UTSA! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. So an 82-yard drive there, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Right side, it's Barrett. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Moving the pocket, it's Owens. Going to throw it over the top of the D. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. And if that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
It's caught. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up.
We always talk about yak, and that was a third and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
We've reached a break, and it's UTSA on top. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. First play of the period will be a second down. Turns up, it's Stevens. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
Got it, looking for the first down. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And the Red Wolves decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Holly, what do you have?
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Takes the handoff. It's Peterson. He's got the first down. Breaks into the open. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had zero answers.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'll need a bunch on second down. Grab behind the line. It's West. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
By the receiver. He's tackled at the 12-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
And the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the single back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Touchdown, Roadrunners! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And they tacked on the extra point. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. Fielded in the end zone, it's Paul. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Arkansas State ready to get this drive going. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. To the air, it's Owens. Rushes on. Slings it downfield. Complete in the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Red Wolves are flying down the field. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Trying to get rid of it, and he avoids the sack.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on second down. Dumps it off in the flats. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets away. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They did a great job. Already built a huge lead. Now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
As we check in with Holly.
Here on the away team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong with a big lead. They're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Still looking to his right. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Out wide left, it's West. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Plowing ahead on 4th down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off.
And 4th and inches for me is a green light anywhere on the field. I'm going to run the football. I'm going to be physical. I'm going to go to my play. I know I can get it. I like the play call on 4th and inches to go for it.
And it's the Roadrunners. Will line it up on 1st and 10. Sells to run, looking to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Roadrunners in the hurry-up.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Pulls it in. It's Hudson. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
That's a bang-bang play, 3-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
Well, so much for nudging it ahead a few inches. 4 wide here on 2nd and short. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. And the Roadrunners back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Sells to run, wants to pass. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Sells to fake. Works the middle. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to race to the edge on first and goal with the wide receiver. And he's in. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Punk. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quick.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Spits it out to the back. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This team
looking for the end zone. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion. He's got him in the flat. They stop him well short of the marker. It's fourth down from the 27. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And this one splits the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We begin with Minnesota taking on the number 17 team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. And it's the Gophers, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. The result today gets them back to 500. It's something they harped on in practice all week, and they will celebrate this one for at least 24 hours. Let's check in now on some of the other action today as the landscape in this sport truly is ever-changing. Now over to your game in Jonesboro. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Centennial Bank Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out. 25-yard line. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Hey, guys, the Red Wolves head coach told me at the half he has challenged his team in the locker room at the half because they have not done anything on offense. He said, I know we're better than this offensively, but they have been absolutely stunned at the line of scrimmage. He knows they're better than this. They get the ball to start the third quarter. We'll see if they're able to get off the mat right here and answer back in this game. Back to you guys.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Back to throw, it's Owens. Looking to the big tight end. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Left side, it's Bush. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And you kind of thought that situation, QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Out wide left, it's Bush. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Give to the back. He's stopped.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Deep shot for the end zone. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete.
You got to give this defense a ton of credit because they watch the film. They watch this offense go up and down the field. This QB throw multiple TDs their last game out. Didn't allow a TD pass in the first half. And here they are in the second half doing a nice job defending the deep ball.
Quick give. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Snapped on 4th down. Turns it upfield. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And the defense did a good job stringing that play along, and you could tell he didn't make a decision quickly and kept going towards the sideline and pushing towards his right, and then the defense caught up, played great D, and got him on the ground.
Looking for a man. It's Owens. Oh, pressure's coming. He gets away. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Under pressure. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Checking in from the UTSA sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Hard running there. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. He's up to 113 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Fires left. That's caught. It's Hudson. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And it's the Roadrunners. Will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide right, it's West. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking
a shot toward the end zone, and he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, passing complete.
Second and long here. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Takes the easy completion. Sweet cut there. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Roadrunners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Jones. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the rush will get to him at the 25. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And it's right down the boulevard. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. He'll bring it out. It's Paul. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Handed to the back. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Long way to go on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air. It's Owens. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Quick completion on the out. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Right at the line. It's a fumble. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. As we're working our way into the back half of the season, here's the Heisman Trophy race and some of the candidates, including the guy that we've seen today. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Wants to go up top on second down. Complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. Trying to establish the run. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Back to throw, it's Rivers. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Got to make the play on 4th. He's looking deep. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. From the red zone, looking for a man. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Gets the back moving. Looking for running room. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again?
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Red Wolves! The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
there's always positives. The coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He stopped at the 27-yard line. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. He's past the sticks. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
All over him immediately.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Upstairs, he's got it. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. And the Roadrunners will have it first and 10. They'll send the back in motion. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of at the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. The run inside. It's Peterson. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Complete to the right. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy: just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Got it back on second and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with fourth and goal.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
And some great fourth down defense against the run. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. The running back has it. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11. The Red Wolves come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Gets it out past the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a first down as this offense tries to put together a long drive. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Working the ground game. Driven back.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll run it. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy second down situations with some positive runs on first down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of...
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Throws to the tight end. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
I think after failing on the fourth down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
Snap to the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Second down, gonna throw it. Right side, it's West. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. And it's the Roadrunners will hustle to the line. Drops back on first down. Finds his big tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the fourth quarter.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense, still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Incomplete. He was looking for the score there.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game. And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quick give. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.